And I want to thank you. We've been on this journey of the Tithe Challenge, and we are on our final video. And really, the last point that I want to leave you with is that tithing, it's a lifestyle. You know, when it comes to honoring God with our first fruits, like we've been talking about, with our giving, with our generosity, it's never supposed to just be a single event in your life that you take on. What we've really been trying to instill inside every single one of you is that we are called to this as a part of our very being, about who we are. We're called to be generous people. We're called to be people who trust in God, who are faithful with the things of God. And honestly, I would say above all else, obedient to what God has called us to do. One of my favorite verses when it comes to trusting in God is out of Proverbs chapter 11. It says that the world of the generous gets larger and larger. The world of the stingy gets smaller and smaller. And so, as much as we want to espouse this life of obedience, can I tell you that God has so much wisdom, He has so much promises attached to when we would be people who trust in Him. He says that our world gets larger, that we become bigger people as a result of, us knowing that God's called us to be generous, that God's called us to be people of faith. I love another verse in Galatians 6:9. It says, "Don't grow weary in doing good, for in due season we will reap." I know you've been hearing over the past few weeks great testimonials as people have begun to trust in God with their first fruits, with their tithe, how He has shown Himself to be true. So we thank you for being a part of our Tithe Challenge, and I want to encourage you, keep going strong, and let's live up to all that God's called us to be. God bless you, church.